Hey friends! Author Susan shares an interesting story in her book Quiet. She tells that a teacher gives a task to her students. And then asks all students to read different topics. And also told that, after reading the topics, one will have to explain that topic in the whole class. All the students explain the topic well in their class. One kid among them listens to every student in the class and makes notes. And when his turn comes, he says after standing, "I didn't study about my topic." The teacher became angry after this. She scolds him, and also insults him in the front of whole class. And then also announces that all the topics which are explained in the class, there'll be a written test of them. A shocking thing happens when all of them give written test. The kid whom the teacher scolded, submits his copy first among them. And when the teacher checked his paper immediately, surprisingly, he gets full marks. Teacher find it very shocking. She asks that student, "You must have studied day and night." Then he says, "No ma'am, I studied only for 10 minutes. She gets shocked again. And she asks again, "How did you get full marks?" The student tells, "Ma'am, when all the students were explaining the topics, I was listening them very carefully. I listened them so carefully, instead of talking, so, I had learned all those topics." When the teacher checked all other papers, and asked them too, she came to know that all the students have read for 3 to 4 hours. But still their marks were less compared to that student. This story tells that, how powerful, being a silent person is, if you use it carefully. Most people think that if I have to be a successful person, we'll have to be an extrovert. We'll have to be such a person, who knows how to talk with other people. But the truth is, you also much have noticed, all the successful people, like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, all of them are introverts. They don't like talking with other people. But on the other hand, they are smart. That means, am I asking you to be an introvert, to be successful? No. Bill Gates had replied well to this question. He said, "If you're clever, you can learn to get the benefits of being an introvert, which might be, like, being willing to go off for a few days, and think about a problem. Read every day. Push yourself every hard to think out of the edge, to come out from that area. Then if you come up with a solution, you'd better learn what extroverts do, or at least hire some extroverts, to tap into both set of skills." In simple words, he wanted to say that, have the benefits of being an introvert, find a solution of the problem, and acquire the skills of extroverts, so that you can go ahead in life using both of them. In this video, I'm going to tell you some interesting things about introverts. I will tell you 5 specific things, which you can achieve by being an introvert. For this, I'm going to take the help of The Subtle Art of Not Giving a**ck, and The Quiet by Susan. And I'll tell you 4 specific situations, in which if you enter, your silence would be more appropriate there. When to use silence and when not to use, we'll discuss about all these things in this video. So, must watch this video till the end. To learn such things without reading books, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Let's start with first point. To explain first point, I'm going to share the story of King of France, Louis. The great Louis, who ruled France for 72 years and 110 days. No one could defeat him until he was dead. In fact, he made a record of longest monarchy in a sovereign country. In short, he was very powerful during his time. But do you know, if you'll read history, you'll come to know, King Louis was a quiet and shy person, according to the personality. To be honest, this thing made him powerful. His silent nature used to keep his neighbors scared. When his advisors and companions used to give him bad news, they used to feel very scared. Why? They didn't know what reaction they'll get. Whenever someone used to tell him a bad story, he used to say, "I'll see." He used to be silent for a while. And this thing used to keep people scared. His neighbors and his enemies used to be scared of him. He used to talk less. So, people didn't know much about him, what type of that person is. What his strategies can be, and what can be and what not. In other words, his silence was the foundation of his power. Where some kings used to talk much, and also used to share their strategies with people, whereas Louis XIV used to like being silent and also used to keep everything private. You also might have noticed it. Like, there are 2 people, one, who talks a lot, always keeps saying something, you notice him. Whereas the person who talks less, and whenever he speaks, people will listen him more interestingly, and will consider him powerful, compared to that person who always keeps speaking and present himself as a joke through nonsense things. So, the first lesson is, silence can make you look powerful. Second benefit which you can get, is told by Albert Einstein. You must have heard about him that he was a genius. But do you know, he was an introvert too, who used to like being alone. He tells the reason behind his creative mind, that he used to live quiet life. There's also an underrated quote. The monotony and solitude of a quite simple life, stimulates the creative mind. Author also talks about it. Those who don't practice solitude, who always love to work in group, and who love to collaborate more, no doubt, they perform good in their respective work, but most of the times, they get limited in that group and environment. They make limits by those things whom everyone is doing, and work according to that pace. Whereas those who are alone, they push such limits, of which they don't know, and that thing can make even a world record. So, the second benefit is, many times, silence can help you to become a creative person. When you're silent, you can think about your problems well, you can utilize your brain, to get creative solutions. Those solutions which none has found out. Then third lesson, let's talk the example of author. Once author went to a dinner party, where she met a new person. She didn't know that person. But still she started talking to him. You know what happened after that meeting? When that person went near to the party host, he said that Susan is one of the best conversationalists. He liked her very much in doing conversations. But you know what the interesting part was? Susan hardly talked to him. She was just listening to him actively, and was talking a little, which was helping that person to talk more. More than 95% times, the person in front had talked, and hardly Susan had talked. It happens in human being. Humans love to talk about themselves. When you enable them to do this thing, means, let them talk about themselves, and listen them carefully, they like it very much. Everyone wants to be listened and being understood. Only a few people do this. So, the third benefit is, many times, silence helps you to become a better communicator, can help you to understand people better, and can also make your relationship strong. Next lesson is, it'll help you learn to read people. Many psychology experts say that thing which we speak in communication, have just 7% impact. Where 38% depends on, the way you are presenting it. And the rest 55% depends on your body language. According to science, introverts read body language better compared to others. When most of the people talk about themselves, silent people can read the body language of speaker. They can understand, what the person in front is thinking about. There's a book also on body language, What Everybody Is Saying. In that book, ex-FBI agents tell that, sometimes they used to catch people by noticing their body language and their tone. And observing all these things by remaining silent, used to help them to catch criminals and achieving great things. So, this is also a great benefit of being silent. By being silent, you can observe others well, can read their body language, through which you can get to know, whether the person is speaking truth or not. Is someone trying to screw you, or is genuinely interested in you? You can notice many such things, if you use the power of being silent. Last point is about those 4 situations, about when you should be quiet. There was a monk in ashram of monks, who used to talk a lot. He used to talk about every matter, used to share his knowledge, regardless others' wants. He had opinions about everything. Whenever someone used to share his problem, he used to give them suggestions without listening them carefully. Due to this reason, other people in that ashram didn't like him, and never took him seriously. Many times, people used to make fun of him, behind his back. He was frustrated because of this. He goes to his teacher to talk about it. He shared all the problems with his monk guru. After which the teacher explained to him, and after listening to him carefully, the teacher told him, see, talkative people think that they know everything. Whereas those who speak less, think that they don't know everything, and there's a lot more to learn about it. So, they talk less and listen more. In reality, such person have more respect, who know when to speak, and when not to speak. Teacher also told him, I can't change you in a single day, but I can tell you 4 such situations, when your being silent will be beneficial. So that you speak less at that time. What are those 4 things? The first situation is, when you feel, no one can understand your feelings. Maximum people don't care about what's going on in your life. When you share your problems, mostly people wouldn't care if you have problem in life. They will listen and end it as soon as possible. Whereas there would be such people who'll feel great by listening your problems. They will show fake sympathy, but deep inside, they'll happy. So, it's better not to share our problems with everyone. At least, don't share with those people who are not interested in listening us. On the other hand, it's also right, everyone is busy in his own life. He can't help you leaving everything behind. It's a basic human nature. We always think about us and our family. We have our own challenges in life to tackle. So, don't be such a person who share his problems to everyone. Only share with those people who are close to you, who really understands you, and is genuinely interested in you. Whereas, anyone who isn't interested in you, your silence is better there. Next situation is, when you don't have enough information, then don't spread half knowledge. I was watching a funny story. There was a person who wanted to be a pilot. He gets a book of pilot, which tells that how to fly a plane. He becomes very happy that I've learned how to fly planes. He read that book carefully and invests a lot of time, and gets to learn how to fly the plane. One day, he gets a chance to fly the plane, as he was working at the airport. He starts flying the plane. As he starts flying the plane, he flies it well. When it comes to landing, he comes to know that I didn't learn anything about landing. Basically, he is trying to become pilot with just half knowledge, so the accident occurs and he dies. It's an extreme and funny story, but its lesson was that half knowledge is harmful for you. If we don't have proper knowledge about something, we shouldn't be doctor at that time. You must have seen people many times, when they learn a little about something, they become doctor and give advice a lot. That we should drink enough water, do this and that. But actually, they are sharing wrong information with just half knowledge, which do bad to the person in front. So, if such thing is going on, about which you don't have proper knowledge, at that time, your silence is better. Next situation in which that monk asks him to be silent is, avoid being a part of backbiting. Suppose, you live with a person happily. But somehow you come to know that that person was backbiting about you, with someone else. How would you feel about that person? Good. Obviously, you won't like him. You'll stop respecting him. He'll fall out of your sight. So, the monk said that when someone does bitching, and gossips about someone, in that situation, you should leave from there, or at least you should be quiet in that situation, and shouldn't talk evil about others. This thing will help you to become a good person as an individual, and will also help in peace of mind. There's also a saying that, when the bulls fight, cop suffers. If you are in between fights, you will suffer for sure. So, stay away from those situations, or at least be silent. If you can't say something good about someone, don't say bad. Last situation, in which you should be silent, is, when someone is throwing anger to you. You must have seen many times that when someone is angry with someone, and is insulting someone, and if at that time, the person in front also gets angry, and starts replying, the situation becomes worse. And sometimes it becomes extremely bad. But when someone is angry, and the person in front is silent and doesn't say anything. I had also seen a video somewhere, two people were fighting in which one was very angry. And the other one was silent and was listening silently. In the comments section, people were showing sympathy for the one who was sitting silently. It may be that the silent person was faulty, but still who cry a lot, people don't like them. So, if a situation arises, in which a person is angry with you, at that time, it's better to be silent, due to which the escalation of fighting will reduce, and after some time he'll become silent and the fighting will not increase, and it'll show your maturity level, which will seem attractive and people will respect it. So, in this situation, when someone is angry with you, being silent may be a good option. These were some important things, which introvert people have, and show the power of silence, and you should use it too to move forward in life. If you want to learn amazing things, a book free of cost, then definitely subscribe and press the bell icon. We keep adding new books, so that you can finish the books very easily. With full knowledge. Share this video with those who stay silent, so that they come to know how much they are powerful. Or those who talks a lot, share with them also, and asks them to be silent sometimes, and understand the power of being silent. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.